Hello dear World of Warcraft friends, welcome back to a new video on my channel, and today is the day. Patch 12.0 is out when you see this video. Well, it depends on what time you watch this video, but let's just say the patch should be out by now. There's a ton of content and we'll take another quick look at what's coming our way today. I'll be honest, for a smaller patch like this, it's pretty cool what Blizzard has put out here again. And I'm really looking forward to some of the content. We'll go through them in this video. If you don't want to miss any news, tips, tricks, or whatever, leave a like, subscribe, and with that, let's get started. Of course, you can also read everything again on the official World of Warcraft website that is from Blizzard. The content update is called Revelations, and fittingly, there was also a new trailer. Here, Blizzard has basically packaged all the content we can expect in a nice way. To be honest, I always really like these cinematics. So, as you can see here, there are two new mini zones, new world bosses. World bosses are these lore commanders that you can defeat. We'll get into all of that in just a little more detail in a moment. Other than that, the Omnium Foliant is available. A borrowed power system that makes you and your character stronger, which will be unlocked account-wide. Personally, I'm really looking forward to it. I like these systems. There's a new quest line with Sul'jan. We learn more about the history of the Amani. There's also a new boss, Sporefall, in the Mythic Flex raid. A new feature for the first time in WoW history that this is possible. A new lore quest, this time with Lily. It's about the Loa. So if you can't get enough of the Loa there, I think it's a cool story. Starting in early July, the Turbulent Timeways return with a new mount from the Dragonflight dungeons. Here, Brood of Viranoth, a really awesome mount. There's the community event. Here is this Darkspear run, the Darkspear race, which takes place at the end of the month and offers rewards. The Midsummer Festival has received a few updates, and there are also interface changes and so on and so forth. So all in all, I stand by it. For such a small patch, what Blizzard has released here is really impressive. The first thing we see, Val and Nighttal. These are the new mini zones. So as I said, they're not huge, but through a portal here in Netherstorm, you can get to Howling Crag. The whole thing alternates weekly. There are new world quests, a new world boss in each area, new rare mobs, and there's a heroic world tier. If you take part in that, you'll get even better loot, for example, heroic items from the world bosses, which are also warbound. There are heroic tokens, you can get those as well. So all in all, I'm a big fan of it because it lets you refine your alts and so on even better. I really like it. We unlock the Omnium Foliant through a tiny little quest line. It starts on Wednesday or today around here at coordinates 4072. And in the end, the tome will be here on the island of Keldanas, up here at the top. So if you want to click around, you need to go up to the island. There are a total of 5 rows of talents, and each week you basically have to complete a quest to get the talent point. It takes, I would say, about 15 to 20 minutes per week, so nothing crazy. It's account-wide and gives your character a decent power boost. The first row, simply put, deals damage or healing. Then the whole thing can be expanded with a dot component, a self-heal or absorb shield component. You can choose a secondary stat of your choice that you get on top. From what I've read, it's probably 52.7 of a secondary stats. So of course you choose whatever is best for you. But yeah, I think the system is cool. I like these borrowed power things. And of course, in the end, it results in a bit of a soft nerf for Mythic Plus, for the raid. Every character automatically does more healing, more DPS, and can take more damage. And yeah, that helps you push even more at the end of the season to go even harder. Personally, I think that's a cool thing. I'm really looking forward to it. Other than that, there's a new raid, Spawnfall. You'll find it in Haranda. There's only one boss. Rot more. That's also how you get this mount, among other items. You can do it on LFR, Normal, Heroic, and Mythic. In Mythic, you don't need exactly 20 people anymore, but 15 to 25 people. So you can choose how many players you want to go into Mythic with. That's pretty cool too. Lore seeking is being expanded with the chapter The Loa. You'll dive deeper into the stories of the Zandalari, Drakari, Gurubashi, and Dark Spear Trolls. Usually a chapter like this takes about an hour. Depending on who's in the group, it can be finished much faster. But it's really designed for questing and to let you soak it all in. Usually there's a toy as a reward. In Sul Aman, we helped the lower speaker Breck hatch Janalay's new eggs. That was part of the Sul Aman campaign. Now it continues a bit further. The design kind of reminds me of that story from Dragon Ball. Dragonflight, where we raised little dragons in Valdraken. That was actually a really cute story, that little scale nursery. That's roughly how you can imagine it. Of course, a different theme and so on, but you know, I think you got the basic idea. Other than that, ritual sites and lore attacks are being expanded a bit. They give you more experience. There's a new difficulty for the ritual sites, namely level 6. For that, you get 10 heroic crests and 5 mythic crests. That means you can farm unlimited mythic crests solo with this. And this merchant here in Silvermoon named Marin Silverswing, she sells you items for field commendations. She will have specific hero pieces available in the future. Right now, you can only get a random piece here. If you say, hey, I'm still missing shoulders, you can buy them for 750 field commendations. And of course, in the new patch, these field commendations are also a bit easier to farm thanks to the new content. Just by doing higher ritual sites at level 6, you get more of these field commendations. Other than that, the Mini Fire Festival, the Pride event, and the Darkspear race on June 27th are coming up. There, you'll race from the Echo Isles all the way to Silvermoon. There's a toy, there's a tabard, and so on to earn. The Turbulent Timeways will return starting July 1st. For that you'll get this mount here, the Brood of Viranoth, and Dragonflight will be added to the Time Walking rotation. I personally think that's really, really cool. And starting July 8th, you can begin a new quest chapter with Zul'jin. Rumor has it that these are already the first chapters of the Season 2 campaign, hasn't been officially confirmed yet. And here too, there are more insights into all the events of the trolls in Zulaman. There are updates for the user interface. For example, the damage meter will be adjusted and expanded a bit. There are new sound cues and so on. We've already taken a look at everything that's waiting for us in a patch notes video. And yes, that was the short summary of patch 12.0.7 for everyone who hasn't been active in the last few weeks. I wish you lots and lots and lots of fun with it today. Take care. And yes, for all tips, tricks, and everything else, feel free to check out my channel again. I'm looking forward to it. Until then, take care.